In just 1 year, you've probably heard these 3 words more than you can count.
Critical race theory.
Twisted critical race theory into classrooms.
We must eliminate critical race theory at every level.
It is repulsive, it is anti-American, and it is as racist as it gets.
But what exactly is critical race theory?
How would you define critical race theory?
Indoctrinating.
What is the definition of critical race theory?
I don't think that I can define it, but I think it's allowing the truth out about how we've treated people.
Be it bad, good, whatever, it is our history.
Do you have any thoughts on it?
I don't even know what that is.
Critical race theory, the latest buzzwords. But what's the noise all about?
In the most basic terms, simply put, what is critical race theory?
So the easiest way to understand it is that it teaches you to understand your state institutions, the Department of Education, the Department of Corrections, from the perspective of race. The best analogy is to think about it in terms of gender studies.
Dr. Eric Small has been a philosophy professor at Rollins College for 15 years. This will be the first year he teaches a critical race theory class. He says universities first started formally teaching CRT in the 1970s. Fast forward to today, Florida's governor doesn't want to hear about it in public schools at all.
We have this ban now at Florida public schools that they can't teach it, but were they teaching it to begin with?
This is a great question. So I sometimes think of this conversation as a solution in search of a problem. No schools, certainly not high schools in the state of Florida or anywhere else, would have been teaching critical race theory because it's scholarly work. You'll see it in graduate schools, in law schools, and PhD programs, but you certainly wouldn't see it in grade schools.
So if Florida public schools aren't even teaching CRT, then why all the controversy now?
Critical race theory has pervaded every institution in the federal government.
This is why conservative activist Christopher Rufo spoke out against CRT on Fox News last summer.
And is now being weaponized against the American people.
Grabbing the attention of then President Donald Trump, who quickly issued an executive order banning critical race theory just weeks later. Since then, President Joe Biden reversed Trump's ban. But other Republican leaders are now blocking CRT in their own states, including Governor Ron DeSantis.
Teaching kids to hate their country and to hate each other is not worth 1 red cent of taxpayer money.
In early June, the State Board of Education approved the ban.
Opposed, say aye. Aye.
But that unanimous vote
allow teachers
Could somebody
to teach the truth.
outraged others. Ben Frazier sounded off and led protesters before being escorted out.
It's an effort to whitewash, cover up, and candy coat history.
So what exactly does Florida's new rule ban? Well, it bans teaching that racism is embedded in American society and its legal systems in order to uphold the supremacy of white persons.
While Florida leaders try to silence CRT lessons, Professor Small says now the conversation is already underway.
Students are interested. They want to know what is critical race theory and what should I think about it.
A flashpoint in Florida schools, sparking both educational and now political debates. In Orlando, Marley Martinez, WESH 2 News.
And coming up at 6, we continue diving into the debate over critical race theory. We speak to students, parents, and teachers about why the controversial topic is now causing them to draw new battle lines inside the classroom.